Episode 22. We're in debt to the Mafia. I don't think Garnish understands what debt is or the Mafia is, but that's fine. We shouldn't make it our Pokemon's problem. And it really won't be Garnish's problem because I don't think we can use Garnish in any fights that we're going to get into over here. Considering the poison types that they probably use are going to be the worst kind of matchup against Grass, and then on top of that Grass Fairy when we Mega Evolve. And just in general all the other Fairy types that we have on the team. We probably accumulated a lot of debt while I was meandering around last episode. So let's meander around a little bit more and get some more debt. In regards to that type matchup, I can actually do something about that with these two other Pokemon that I have been training up. And to cover some of the missing levels that I had, I also poured some EXP candy into them, but to actually level them up, which they are ready for, we're gonna have to pass a little bit of time, like in game. At least to level up the Aurorus that we have. Or, no wait, this is a... what is this called again before it becomes Aurorus? Amora. Amora levels up at night, at level 39. And Rocky Road here, our Tyrant, evolves to... Tyrantum? No, what was it? I guess we'll find out after we evolve it. But it evolves at level 39 during the day. It was called Tyrantum, or Tyrantrum. So let's find a bench and make the Mafia wait one more day as we turn it to night and turn it back to day. After we evolve, just need to find a bench. And of course the battle zone pops up. We're not dealing with that right now. Now Rock isn't super effective on poison or anything, but it does resist poison, which is great, I guess. And knowing who we're going up against, which I'm pretty sure is the one super famous guy that everyone loves, that I've, just through cultural osmosis, learned more about and know that he uses a Scolipede. We should be able to do some damage against the Scolipede with rock moves, considering it's a bug type. And resist the other poison moves with our rock typing, but other than that, we are still pretty low level on these Pokemon. I only brought them up to level 40 to be on par with my other rotated out Pokemon, which were Takoyaki, my Malamar, my friend Malamar, and also our own Scolipede, Bratwurst. It turns out that being around that level was actually enough to level up, so I wanted to start the episode doing that. I guess I could swap in... not that, here. I could swap in, as planned in the last episode, or as I was playing around with. Swap in Takoyaki to do some damage with the Psychic type moves and all that. We're still kind of low level on Takoyaki, where I left them. But then I'd have to swap out one of my mainstays. I guess I can do that temporarily. Maybe for a little bit. But only when we know we're getting into a battle. We might not even be fighting Psychic or rather Poison types until later on in this. Because usually there's like an entire quest line. Like when we were fighting Ivor, we had to go through the entire thing where we went through basically a dark ghost dungeon, or a dungeon with dark and ghost types, and then fought a ghost type trainer, and then only at the very end did we fight a fighting type trainer. So I don't really have to change out our team until the very end. But I guess we do have to train them up for that battle, so... So maybe I do have to worry about that. Okay, you know what? I'll actually do this. And just because Sherry is so reliable, too reliable in fact, so reliable that we leveled her up way beyond our other Pokemon, at least a little bit. We'll swap out Sherry for just a bit. Even though Sherry is a mainstay. Just for this one little arc where we're fighting a poison type user, I guess. Alright, we're ready. Sorry to keep you waiting. Sheesh, everything about the Rust Syndicate has that threatening aura, right down to their building. We cleaned the city of dirt and dust. Watch us grunts wash away the rust. Hey, looks like we got visitors. What do you want? Got business with a Rust Syndicate? Unfortunately, we do. No business now, though. If you got no business, why are you snooping around here, huh? Get lost. I'm gonna have to clean this whole area since y'all dirtied it with your uninvited visit. Okay, but we are here on business. We were just scared by your attitude. Yes, we're here to talk. Oh, here to talk, huh? Well, I'm on guard duty. I'm too busy keeping an eye on things to listen to your problems. Maybe, if I crush you in a Pokemon battle, you'll run off and stop bothering us. That means you and me are gonna have a one-on-one match too, little girl. Okay, so we are right into a poison battle, I guess. Wait, who's in our front row? Like, who do we have selected? Damn it. Okay, gonna have to swap out immediately. Go. Psychic. Oh, that was quick. That was great, even. Wait, that's a steel type. That's bad. I didn't actually equip, like, good news on these guys. And that's not even a poison type. Okay, well, that's good, actually. We can just send out our usuals. What level were they? I didn't quite catch what level they were. I want to be on par or slightly under level. Talk about losing face. Well, I lost. Hey, you cheated, didn't you? That's why you're never gonna make it past being a guard, see? Hey, shut up. I didn't see you pulling a win on your end either. My battle was much closer. I lost by a hair. It was practically a win. You're standing out in front of our organization, a place where we need to maintain appearances. I fail to see how you two causing a scene is aiding us in this effort. I'm not sure who this is, but I'm just giving them a generally authoritarian vibe or something. Okay, it's that guy. Kind of authoritarian or something. Now, who are our guests? He at least puts up a very tough wall. Personality or something. Mr. Philippe. Standing guard isn't just busy work. It's a vital role in our organization. Please do it properly. This guy does seem to be a higher-up, but he's not like the main guy. The main guy whose name I forget, like the one that was shown off in all the previews and also all over the internet and social media, where people just love that guy. I've never seen this guy on social media, I guess, but I guess he's involved. Now then, my name is Philippe. What brings you to our humble office today? We're here to discuss a loan. Oh, then you must be Brioche. Was he the one on the phone? Thank you for coming by so soon after my call. He was. I can see you're taking matters very seriously. But what a shame to find out that this is the kind of people you are. Was there truly a need to humiliate our guards so thoroughly and heartlessly? Yes. Yes, there was. They came at us. What? I don't know if I can discuss business with people as rude as yourselves. But it would also be very rude of me to send you away when you came all the way here. So how about this? I give you a thrashing in battle, and we call it even. If you don't mind an embarrassing defeat, speak to me when you're ready. Okay, we're right into it. Right into another one. I guess we're healing up. I forgot to buy potions, though. Oh, we'll be fine. Yeah, just use a normal potion and a water, I guess. Last water. Okay, and actually this time, let's send out someone that won't die immediately to a poison type user. And yeah, gotta swap out the moves. And actually just in general, I forgot to check on the moves of everyone here. Make this fire, I guess. Right. Topsy-turvy. That is like a signature move, so... I would want to use a signature move on the Pokemon to get the full effect of what the Pokemon feels like. The user turns all stat changes affecting targets topsy-turvy, so that they become the opposite of what they were. Affecting targets, does that affect like everyone on the field? We don't really affect our own things, we just have to use it when the enemy uses a status or a stat changing move, which we don't know when that's going to be. But it might be fine to have just like on the offhand, I guess. We can try that instead of Hypnosis for a little while. Alright, here, let's actually put on some good moves. Freeze Dry, what does this do? User attacks by rapidly lowering target's temperature. Super effective on water type, interesting. While also being super effective on normal things that it's already super effective on, I guess. May leave targets frozen. Well, that's good for coverage. Yeah, put that on. This one's kind of weak. I guess the cooldown is shorter. I think we'll keep Rock Blast. Ice Beam is probably a good go-to. It's stronger and shorter cooldown. I don't know if I can use Mist effectively. Maybe Thunder Wave would be a better choice. And Freeze Dry. No, I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Right, and this is a dragon, so that's interesting. Yeah, give it Dragon Claw. We'll keep on Rock Blast here too. I guess we'll have 2 rock moves on and 1 dragon move. This one's longer cooldown, so I'll put it up there. And I guess Crunch, just for general coverage. This one's gonna be all attack, I guess. Oh wait, Breaking Swipe? Lowers attack for a short time. It's weak with a long cooldown, but it does do damage and status effect and stab, so forget the coverage, we'll do that. Okay. I guess those guys are good. Let's try that immediately. I have no idea how we got dragged into this. I don't think we have a choice. Mr. Philippe's partner is gonna cut you to shreds. I'm getting very distracted by Rocky Road just kind of taking up all this screen space. I don't mind this place getting all messy if it means we can see Mr. Philippe in action. So how about you show me what you can do in a Pokémon battle, No thanks. In that case, I'll ask you to leave. But then who will help your poor friend, I wonder? Wow. Strong-arming us at the front gates. It feels like they don't want us here in the first place, but obviously this is some kind of weird, I don't know, tactic to put us under their thumb. They're pushing us away but also trying to lure us in, giving us no choice but to rake us over the coals or something. I guess it's like this sort of hazing thing that the Yakuza do. Really make us feel our weakness, so we can't protest, break us down, and all that. Okay, yeah, let's battle. We won't be broken down. I do like that enthusiasm, but I'm part of the Rust Syndicate's top brass. My approval is hard to win. I wouldn't want to leave you with false optimism about how business with us goes. What a smarmy guy. You're challenged by Philippe of the Rust Syndicate. Oh, he's got heavy balls. I want heavy balls. I put the Onyx in a heavy ball if I had one. Oh my god. It's huge. Rock is not good against steel, I don't think. That's not a poison type. None of this is good. In fact, I don't want an ice rock type against this steel. Okay, that's bad. This is bad already, but that just means we can use our normal guys here, I guess. Begin with Mega Evolving. Might as well. Starting off strong this time. Go into Synthesis and Leaf Blade. It's still alive. How's it still alive? Alright, Scyther. Bad matchup. We'll play it out. No, we won't. Damn, already. Get out of there. Damn, that's fast. Alright, Bug type. I think we should be fine. It's also a Steel type, so this is maybe bad. Alright. Right, we have Fire Fang. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Whatever he's got left. Alright, this'll work. Oh, that's a Mega Evolution. I should have guessed. Our two stones connect us. Our bond manifests in Mega Evolution. Wait, I think I heard about this, but I haven't seen it yet. Mega Spummer? Oh. It's like a kiwi. Alright, Fire Fang. Oh, that's bad, actually. Get out of there. Do a wish. Maybe we can get one move in. This is actually really bad for us. One move, please. Okay, we got one move. This is kinda bad. Couldn't even get one move, okay. One move. Ah, it's just too fast. Okay, this is real bad, actually. He had 3 Pokemon and they took out our entire team. They're not even poison types. I guess I should have expected it. It's always this way. Oh, it actually ran out. I cheated. We're still gonna lose, though. Damn. Okay. Damn, we're really starting to lose a lot here. We lost the battle. Train up your Pokemon and try again. We weren't sent back in time, though. I guess it's like a battle you don't have to canonically win. I mean, we do have to win eventually, but not canonically. Okay, so, that was actually really bad for us. I still want to train these guys up since we're gonna go up against poison eventually. But they're just too low level. And I could use the experience candy, but I would have used a lot just to get them to this level. This guy's all steel, isn't he? Yeah, that's his thing. It's like the thing for this game. Every time you fight one trainer, at least starting with Canelli. What was her name? I'm actually legitimately forgetting her name this time. It's not Tawny's Bit. Carmine? No, that was the other game. Well, whatever. The electric trainer had the ground type trainer covering for her, and the fighting type trainer had the ghost type training, or trainer fighting, covering for him. So now the poison type has the steel type covering for him, and I guess that's like intentional. They like trip you up. Unfortunately, this also means that, well, whether it's poison or steel, our fairy type matching is just no good. I guess we don't want to Mega Evolve Garnish if that means we'll run into trouble with that. Can we get the Mega Stone for this? It's probably like one of the special Mega Stones. I mean, what are our other options? I could just whip out one of these high-level Pokemon, but that would be dishonest. They're not really part of our team. Or haven't been part of our team. We could always go back to Sherry. We always go back to Sherry. Or Cherie. I don't know. Fire and fighting and what else against steel ground? If we had ground, that'd be perfect against both this trainer and the one coming up. We don't really have a ground type that I've been training up though. Not really. Yeah. I think we'll just have to power through. The worst part is that bug steel type is, or that Scizor, or Caesar, no. What was it? It was Caesar, I think, yeah, it's Scizor then Caesar. That Caesar is a bad matchup on multiple fronts for Garnish. And then the other steel types I guess aren't great either. But I guess we can start with Garnish and save our meter for plus moves, maybe? These guys can maybe do something if I give them some other moves. Just don't really want to swap them out. I mean, Bulldoze is a move. Dig's a move. Just replace some of this stuff. We'll try that. That might be enough to tip the scale in our favor. Even though they're neither plus moves nor stab moves, and we're still under-leveled with these Pokemon. It's fun that the game is getting hard though, because I'm not training my Pokemon properly. Alright, Steel will still be super effective on our Rock type though, I think. Dig. We're actually not doing that much. This is bad. Get out of there. Okay, you also get out of there. Damn. Well, this is about going the same way as I did last time. We're just gonna have to rely on Fire Fang. We can't really rely on Fire Fang. Damn. Just need a little bit of damage here, that's all. Next is the bug one. The fire would have really come in handy here. If we can just get one hit in. Damn. It just takes too long. Try to even get the wish out. This is actually going much poorer than the first try. Well, we can use Topsy-Turvy, I guess. Not that it matters. Yeah, that figures. We're just playing it out. I'm not using any items for this. Still alive, huh? This guy really is a wall. At least he's being a wall for every attempt I've done so far. I know I've only attempted 2 times, but when all of your Pokemon start going down one by one, it starts to feel like you're failing multiple attempts or something. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. It's an especially bad matchup since it's a flying type, and the steel against our fairy. Okay. Time to switch things around, I guess. We'll keep these guys in the party for the experience. I guess I can change moves a little bit more. I'll have to like replace all these later. I guess that's all we can do. Against a bug, I guess rock is okay. It'll just do like normal damage though. Let's see, what fire types? This is going to be the entire episode, just this one wall. I mean, we got this. We're very low level. It is like the only... Oh, we also got this one, but that's even lower level. And this is a problem. Or wait, which one? Yeah, it was this one. The problem is that we have so many things we were rotating out and that we're still rotating in and out. None of them can keep up. I'm really just imposing this problem on myself. But also the problem is that our mainstays aren't diverse enough to handle things. I could just send in Cherie. We're about at that point where I'm gonna do that. What other moves can we do on here? Rock Smash, I guess? I guess that's better than nothing. Dig is okay. Things are only slightly different, but let's try that. We'll try to swap out less so we don't have to worry about things kicking our ass. And I think we'll actually start with Garnish Mega Evolving, probably. Since this is like the worst, or the least worst matchup, however you'd phrase it. Because against Sizer there's the bug typing against grass, and Skarmory's obviously bad for both steel and flying. At least on Steelix, it's just steel, I think. But I guess if we Mega Evolve that would be a problem, so maybe we just don't Mega Evolve and do plus attacks. Do our stats get boosted when we Mega Evolve? Does that offset the type matchup? It might. I guess we can try it. I don't even know how many steel moves it has. It probably has at least a few. Yeah, this matchup isn't too bad, distortless. Put up a reflect for the next part of the fight. Alright, send out this guy. Oh, but not into the dam. It's my fault, I sent him out into it. Fire tank. Bulldoze. Get out there. Bulldoze. Guess I should have done North Fast actually. Get out of there. Fire tank. I guess I could have just let in with this. Alright, now is where the trouble begins. We're just gonna have to get some moves in. The Skarmory is fast, so we can't actually get moves in on the other Pokemon if we get one hit KO'd with our remaining HP. Damn, couldn't even get one hit in. It's too fast. Alright, we'll just try it. Do a topsy-turvy. Didn't even get the hit in. Crap. Can we get the fire? Nope, still too fast. They're all gonna fall one by one. We're just in the same position as last time. Not even a single move. It's gonna be no different, even without the Mega Evolution. Bye at the red, but we're done. We were technically closer that time only because the Mega Evolution ran out. I guess it's time to Drone Shuri. It was a thought. It was a thought to try to train up these Pokemon for the upcoming fight. Turns out we don't have time for that. It's probably doable if I play a little bit better, but I don't think I have time to do that either. To figure out how to play better. I think we still start with Mega Evolving Garnish and play things out from there. Let's put on some good moves. Man. Yeah, that could work, although it's pretty weak. Yeah, Fire Punch and... it's mostly gonna be physical attacks, I think. Dig would also be good. Not on the Skarmory. But then Ice would be good since it's Skarmory. Against the flying. Do we have like a Thunder Punch? We do. Okay. It'll be our secret weapon against Skarmory, I guess. Alright, one more try. It's not that I hate relying on Cherry, it's just that I want to give some attention to the other Pokemon. I actually kinda like it. I kinda like the thought of relying on Cherry this much. As a tank. Alright, let's lead it away from that. Can only use that move so often. We can also dodge attacks. Okay, well, we can use that move pretty often, I guess. Kinda low now. Synthesis. Reflect. And get out of there. Fire Flame. Get out of there. Fire Bank. Alright, we'll hang on for a little while longer. I hope Fire Fang is ready for one move. We just need to get one hit in. That's all we'll do. Plus Fire Fang. Plus Thunder. Alright, we got it. Get out of there. Fire Punch. Thunder Punch. Wish. Fire Punch. Damn, we missed. Trying to punch this bird. Alright, the secret weapon worked. We finally got past the wall, with our own tanky wall. I see. Your Pokemon are a little stronger than I expected. Yeah, only a little bit. We just barely scraped by. Well, thanks. You kicked our ass, but you healed us afterwards. I don't know where that leaves us. Very impressive. Very impressive indeed for someone so young. I've taken the liberty of healing your Pokemon as a sign of my goodwill. And as a man of my word, I think it's time for us to talk business. Please follow me. Come on, Brioche. We should head in after him. Yeah, I think we were thoroughly broken down. We're probably going to bend the knee or whatever to whatever deal they want to make with us. Can't believe you beat Mr. Philippe. Your partner's pretty strong too. I'm as scared of not going in there as I am of going in. We won't be safe until we solve this. Alright, so let's actually train up our other team, or our other Pokemon. As long as we get a few levels for the upcoming Poison Battle, this should help us get through at least one or two Pokemon, Takoyaki and Raspberry and Rocky Road. That's why we're training them. Mega Shards. We need to get as many Mega Shards as we can, you hear? On the wrong side of the law, just make sure you stay on the right side of Pokemon. How intimidating. The atmosphere in the office is tense. Maneki Sneasel. Into the elevator, please. Is King Gambit gonna be on the team? That's a scary Pokemon to fight. Wait here, please. These two are here to speak with you, boss. And who exactly am I speaking with? They're the kids here to discuss our business involving Hotel Z. So you two came in place of Tawny, eh? She's too good to come herself. But tell me, Philippe, why don't our guests have a scratch on them? You were supposed to crush their spirits. Make them more persuadable. Oh, don't worry, he did his job. We're crushed. We're persuadable. Sorry, boss. They're stronger than they look. You don't say. Well, isn't that interesting? So you too. I take it you're here to talk some sort of deal? Better make it worth my time. I'm sorry. Can I ask who you are? This is the boss of the Rust Syndicate. Mr. Corbeau. Right, I do recognize that name. Never really wanted the title of boss, I'll have you know. But Philippe there shoved it onto me. Your talents far exceed my own, sir. It's only natural I would surrender the boss's seat to you. Bah, enough of that. We've got guests. This isn't the time to be discussing our internal affairs. And where are my manners? I've kept our guests standing this whole time. Have a seat on those sofas, why don't you? They're real comfy. Our guests all love them. In fact, they never seem to want to leave them. At least not before agreeing to everything we ask. No, it's like an overquill base. Neat. Now then, let's talk business. Like I said though, you better make it worth my while. Otherwise, who knows what may happen to you. We promise we're taking this super seriously. We had to come in Tawny's place because we couldn't get a hold of her. To be honest though, we're not sure why she came to you for a loan in the first place. I guess I'd interpret your friend Tawny's lack of communication as an attempt to save you from worrying. She's a caring girl, after all. Fill him in, Philippe. This whole deal began when I encountered Tawny out helping people in the city. She was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked her if there was any way we could help her in return, as thanks, of course. She mentioned that the hotel she was helping out at, was struggling to get customers, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to offer our assistance. One of our services is providing loans to those in need, you see. Tawny was rather enthusiastic about the idea. She mentioned needing funds to create some promotional videos for the hotel. It was my pleasure to loan her 100,000 Poke for this purpose. Okay, that's not too bad. We can kind of foot that. I think if we sell the pretty feathers we have and the whatever random pickups we got, we can probably make that pretty easily. Your friend helped us, so we helped your friend. A beautiful little circle, isn't it? Excuse me? You said on the phone that the interest is already up to 1 million Poke now. Okay, that might be a little bit harder to spin. You call that helping? Naturally, I made sure to indicate the terms and conditions when finalizing the loan. Your friend claimed that if she made a video and posted it ASAP, guests would flock to your hotel, so she could pay us back in full the very next day. What? But her videos aren't that great anyway. We'd be lucky if one of them broke even 10 views. Huh, I know that. They're certainly not bringing in a lot of guests. Well, the point isn't to make a lot of guests or a lot of views or whatever. The point is to make a video you're satisfied with. That's all that matters, Vita. Really. Well, I take my financial matters very seriously. I even personally warned her, you know. I straight up asked her, are you sure? You're not a pro. Can you really make a video that good? I told her she shouldn't be over-promising. But she did. So now what I want to know is, what are you two going to do about this situation? The interest rate is just crazy. You're crazy. What's this? Trying to go back on our terms? Sorry, kid, but a deal is a deal. Listen, I'll tell you what. We can leave the matter of the 100,000 that Tawny borrowed between her and us. That way, you two only have to deal with all the extra interest she accrued. How do you expect us to deal with it? I'm not a monster. I know having this big old debt from Tawny hanging over your head can't be fun. And I doubt you can cough up the money anyway. So I've got a proposal for you. Nothing too hard. I just want you to take care of some little jobs here and there for us. You do well, and I'll start reducing the interest that is owed to us. Why should we believe that you'll actually follow through on that? Is this kid trying to test my patience? No. I shouldn't be losing my temper at innocent civilians. Look, I'm cutting you a deal here. Out of the goodness of my heart, I might add. Now, if you choose to reject my kind offer, then we'll just show up at the hotel and have a big old Pokémon showdown, every single one of us. So, what do you say? I assume you'll accept? Our spirits are crushed. We accept. But I do want to see the dialogue for saying no way. We'll just say that we're offering up a very weak no way, because our spirits are already crushed, and they can sense the weakness. What's that? Yes, we accept. Yeah, we were too quiet. We were too quiet with our no way because our spirits are crushed. And Mida is covering for us. Now that's what I like to hear. Pleasure doing business with you. How much will we have to do before the interest is taken care of, and we're done working with you? Well, if you work really, really hard, maybe just one job. Or I could keep giving you more work. It's up to me, really. So you're saying you might just keep us working for you, forever? Oh, don't worry, it probably won't come to that. But look on the bright side. These jobs will all be for the benefit of the city. Just do your best, and I'm sure everything will go fine. This guy's an asshole. Why do people love this guy? I mean, I kinda love it. I kinda love how much of an asshole he is. To be clear, the deal is between you two and the Rust Syndicate. Donnie has no part. I'll be in touch. The exit is over there. Kindly see yourselves out. Alright, that went great. We cut a deal, just like we wanted. What a terrible deal. Phew. I'm so glad we're out of there. More than half of me thought they might not let us go. Guess now we know firsthand how they rope people into giving them free labor forever. Tawny is such an idiot. She had confidence. Be more confident in your friend and her video making prowess. Well, I've never seen her video, so I can't attest to that. The point is, she's satisfied with her own videos. I can live with that myself. But I guess I can't be that mad when I know she was doing it all to help AZ. Hey, would you clear out already? I got cleaning to do. As if we'd want to stay here another second. Come on, Brioche, let's head back to Hotel Z. Yeah, get to cleaning up, grunt. You borrow money, that means you answer to us until you pay it back. No, the Megastone's expanded. It's the results that matter. Nobody cares if you get them honestly, or use a little shortcut. I guess we can check out Quest's article before we go back to the hotel. Maybe there's some secret weapon we can get here to use against the poison we're gonna fight. Maybe Mega Malamar? I imagine it's gonna be from one of the actual rogue mega fights that we get that one from, though. What is new? There should be like an exclamation mark, right? Oh right, it's the failing site. Well, that won't help us. Is that the only new one? Okay, Chandelurite. Agronite would help. We do have a Lairon. I'm considering it. I'm considering it just because of how hard the fights have been. We have the Mega Stones for this, or the Mega Shards, basically. Could also do Excadrill. That's a ground steel, so that's good on two fronts. Let me check. We have... Okay, well, that's gonna be our secret weapon. This huge Alpha Mega Evolving Excadrill that we got from the zone just now, which means it's on par with the level that we need to be. And this is actually steel rock, so that's okay. It like resists poison. Well, actually it's immune to poison, but I guess the rock typing doesn't matter, adding on to like the resisting poison if it's already immune. And we'd have to evolve it to actually reach Mega Evolution. Can we actually evolve that? Is it just like not showing us that it's ready? No. Probably has to be like a higher level. Can't Mega Evolve Takoyaki. This is no good to Mega Evolve. And of course we can't Mega Evolve Cherie. So I think it's going to be Excadrill after all. I did say that I would reserve one slot for just random Mega Evolutions. So I think what we're going to do is swap in the Excadrill and give it a list marking for the Pokemon that rotate in and out. And we're gonna have to think of a name here. It's a drill. It's got these big drill things. The drills are actually, they're kind of like a spoon shape, sort of. So, Pudding. We'll call you Pudding. It's like spoons inside some kind of brown goop. So Pudding. Yeah. Maybe even Puddin'. Just to be fun about it. You like that, Puddin'? I'm sure you do. But we'll actually swamp this one in when we're ready for the big fight, I guess. You can rest until then, while we level up some others. Yeah, Earthquake is good on here. Oh, well, fine, keep that. Forget Swords Dance. Put Focus Blast over there, keep Drill Run here. Heightened chance for critical hit, wow. And something Steel, maybe? Do we have Steel moves? Metal Claw, yeah. It's not great on the power to cooldown ratio. I guess that's the only option. Okay, I think that's good. And we'll use Put In for the big fight against Corbeau, because I really want to kick that guy's ass. Really pissing me off. But for now, we'll keep on training up Takoyaki, in case we do want to use the Psychic type. Okay. Oh wait, I should get the stone. Boxes and give an item, and the... There it is. Excode, right. And what can we get from this? There's Calm Mind and Poison Jab. Neither of this is gonna help. Well, I guess Calm Mind might be good for Takoyaki. If we're gonna use some psychic moves or something. This fire type special move lets you strike right at the ground, where your opponent stands. Heatwave on the ground? What does that mean? Is it like Future Sight that it hits the location they're standing on? But we don't have to wait for this one. I guess the bit about striking at the ground doesn't have anything to do with how the attack hits. I think it's just like a normal move. Well, I guess every move has like a trajectory, doesn't it? So it probably rises from the ground up. Yeah, these don't really tell you about how they hit, like if they hit from a range or if they shoot a laser or something, you just have to know. It's kind of interesting, actually. Shall we mess around over here? 3 Pokemon to catch. It's a relatively small zone too. Oh no, that's scary. We don't have that one yet. I kind of want the alpha though. Okay, fine. I should also be good. What level is that alpha? I guess we have to catch a Pumpkaboo too. I want to catch like a big one though. That's like the whole thing. I mean, there's already sizes in the game, but Pumpkaboo has this special gimmick, I guess, about the size. Dusk Ball. I mean, I guess, but there might have been a better choice, just like color-wise. I don't know. Oh well. Is Gorgeist the one that we need to catch? That's 52. I don't see it in the thing here. If we like do one hit against it, will it be registered in our Pokédex? One of these is... what is that Pokemon? Well, I guess the other one that we haven't seen yet is Beedrill, is it? No, wait, we can't Beedrill. We evolved it even. What are we missing then? Maybe it's like a nighttime Pokemon? Well here, let's just get one move against this one. Okay, we died immediately. Ow. Okay, we blacked out. We got 2 alphas on our ice. At least it doesn't revert our save. Yeah, I know. I just want to get one hit in case that registers it in the Pokédex or something. Is it registered now that we died to it? No. It might not be that Gorgeist is the one that we have to catch in this zone. Actually, let's just wait until night. I do want to catch the Gorgeist, but it's a little bit high level right now. I mean, we have some Pokemon that can match it. But it's a ghost grass, so... and even our on par level Pokemon is dying in one hit, so... probably best not to. Where is a bench? Two more Pokemon in that little area. I'm sure we can do it in the hour that I allocate for the episode. Which means only like 2 minutes left or something. Better be fast. Clear out the fodder. Okay, that's what we're missing, this, Bannet. Oh, no one's still alive. Alright, we hit 2 of them, that's good. A lot of these have a long cooldown, it's actually pretty bad. They are strong moves, though. As long as we get the moves in quickly, it doesn't matter if we only get one rotation or whatever, I guess. I think what we were missing in this area must have been Haunter and Banette. Yeah. I guess Dustball makes sense. I really don't have any better ball in mind for these ghost types. It's actually kind of annoying. But it's fine. That's an alpha. Damn. Fine, get over here. It's also a poison type. Oh no, that's still... right, because it's bad. I did the opposite way around. Okay, well, if it's poison, then we resist it, and that's why we have these guys in the first place. Oh right, I forgot to change these moves. Well, I guess it works out. Ow. Can we just lure this one guy over here? And I ran out of time on the episode, but that's fine. Guess we're going long again. For one more Pokemon. We got like a long range move. Damn it. We just want to aggro this one, so let's save over here. As long as we stay in this corner, nothing else should aggro. Come on, leave. You're scaring me. It's no longer Halloween. Get out of here. I could maybe equip more dark moves. It's really going crazy. I do have pants here now, so I can finish that one quest. Gotta remember next time. But not until we catch this one. Great. More guys in the way. Yes, keep on aggroing on me. Okay, that's bad. No, you're kidding me. I just started attacking it too. Okay. I guess our Pokemon got within range of the other one and got the aggro. Let's see. If we just fly there, we'll be on the opposite side, so we don't want to enter from that side. We just end up aggroing the gore guys. Is there like a gate up there? There's like a gate off the left side here. Like right here, there's a gate. Where is that gate? It's not here. I guess it is up there. How do you get up there? Oh, must be from this roof. Well, I guess we can start with that. Part of doing these wild zones is also clearing out all the items, like the special, unique items, I guess. Wait, how do we actually get up there? I guess we have to jump across the roof from here. Okay, we're not doing that now then. That's probably an entire quest. Alright, Haunter's still gone. Let's not attract this one's attention. Record Yes, walk over to me. Topsy-turvy. Alright, we both took damage from that. Alright, someone else joined the fray. Come on. You're kidding me. Get closer. Okay, that's just great. That's great. We'll have to try Mega Evolving. Oh, we don't have Mega Evolve yet. Why are you over there? Why are you aggroing her? Come on. This episode is going to be so much longer because you walked all the way over there. I can't believe this. Why go that direction when I used Reflector or whatever I used? I don't get it. You know what? Maybe I'll just try catching it. I guess I should try my attempts, or start my attempts by trying that. This was supposed to be a quick run. I should have learned after the last episode that I can't just end episodes by doing a quote-unquote quick run of a wand zone. Let's try to finish this before dawn. It'd actually be really bad if time ran out as we were ready to get the capture. It has happened to us before, after all. Damn, these guys are annoying. Turn around. Does it still see us? It's laughing at us. How rude. Come on, turn around. Why are they still aggroed on me? This is unfortunate. We can get you to turn around this way. Yeah, of course it is. We'll just try to get a capture, then we'll leave. Oh, but no matter what, it's gonna turn around, or because we walk in here and make noise. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I can't give up now. That is like the last one, right? I think so. I'm pretty sure it would show up there. Sometimes the alpha isn't, and I've said this before, but the alpha isn't always the Pokemon that appears on the list there. We know it's not Gourgeist, or I assume. We didn't see anything else it could be though. Unfortunately, we don't have the silhouette to make guesses. I feel like it's a Banette though. I guess the rule is that there would have to be like a normal version of the Banette around in that zone for it to appear on the list to capture. But even then, we want the alpha. I make this so hard on myself by just trying to catch the alpha every time. Well, not every time, but as often as I do, it's a problem. I'd like to get rid of those other guys, but I guess we gotta start with trying to just throw the Pokeball. And this guy. I guess we can try going around the long way, but then we just risk angering the Gourgeist. Damn, I should have just flown there after all. At least we're getting some experience here. Come on, it walked away. That is a thing that can happen in this game. Sometimes it just walk away. It's a shame when it's a plus move too and you end up wasting that. Wait, can we just like skirt around these guys? He's gonna notice me. You're fine, we want to get rid of you. Alright, so let's just be very careful here. Oh, Shuppet? Where's Shuppet? Maybe should have saved my plus moves for the actual big one. It's not turning around. They're kind of annoying like this. We can try to get behind it, but we'll aggro that one. Go. Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, just try it. Damn, instant. Alright, come on. No, wait, it's bad against Haunter. This is terrible. As long as we don't anger that Gourgeist. Funny how that worked out. Damn, that's strong. We knew it was strong too. only we had topsy-turvy. Alright, I think we're ready. Damn. We didn't even get the chance to react. I'll try to keep the aggro over in this direction. I want to separate the aggro from me and Garnish. Unfortunately, Garnish always goes in my direction. This is working though. Maybe we just try it. Well, it's still low and we can still get multiple tries in. Okay, there we go. Finally. Was that it? That wasn't it, but we got it. Then what are we missing? What haven't we seen yet? Must be over in this direction. I think. You know what? Is it on the roof? That's like the only place we haven't seen yet. Do we really have to do this side quest just for me to finish up on this wild area? Sunk cost and everything. I mean, I'm glad we got the bayonet, but I just want to be done with this. Yeah, maintenance, I know. Is there another way up? Pretty sure we can't just cross the rooftop from here. And even if we get up there, it might not be during the nighttime, might be a daytime Pokemon. Whatever that last one is, we don't even know if it's up there. I assume it's one of the quests nearby the elevator to actually activate it. Yeah, I don't think there's a way up here. We can maybe make it to that roof. Actually, that's way too far. Would it be this roof? Or this side quest? It's actually this one, probably. The quest is probably from some construction guy, I imagine. Taxis are a great way to reach a place you've never visited before, and once you get there, you'll have a new travel spot for the future. Great. The driver's chatter can be real hit or miss, though, and you're stuck sitting through it. Yeah, I'm stuck sitting through your dialogue, when I meant to end the episode already. Just get us through the elevator. Is this actually what we need for the elevator? Man. I can't imagine what else it would be, though. As you can no doubt see, I am an artist. I came here to sketch the scenery for a piece that will no doubt make or take first place in my next contest. But behold, those awful brambles are obscuring my view of the fountain. They're ruining the scene. Alas, my Pokemon have no means of removing this vexing vegetation. Aha, a bolt of inspiration strikes. Perhaps burning the brambles might do the trick. Please, I beg you, those brambles must be gone if I am to complete my piece. Have your Pokemon burn them away. Okay, we'll do that. I don't think this works on works with the elevator though. Nothing to do with that. Oh, thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Now I can finally resume working on my sketch. What? There are even more brambles in the way. How can this be? It seems I must ask for your help again. Yeah, okay. We'll do it again. We can also, cut them away, I guess. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, again. I'm sure that I can finally resume working on my sketch. What? Yeah, I knew it. There are even more brambles in the way now. How can this be? Yes, yes. I think we're just wasting our time here. This doesn't get us onto the roof. No closer to ending the episode. We've hit another wall. I can't believe it. At least the first wall in this episode was a fight against a guy for the story. This time the wall is just not finding out how to get this Pokemon we're missing. It really is a self-imposed wall though. I should just get on with it, end the episode. I can't though. My heart is practically overflowing with thanks. Finally, I can resume sketching. Okay, for a second I was worried. I admit that I remain puzzled though. How could so many Brambles have appeared so suddenly? Look, it's a Phantom. Could it be that this Pokemon was sabotaging me? Phantom. Oh, cruel Pokemon, why must you torment me when I'm already pressed for time? Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Ah, inspiration strikes yet again. Drawing Phantom alongside the fountain would be a perfect representation of life in Lumios. Your role is decided, Phantom. You shall be my model, my muse. The dump. We'll create a masterpiece, the painting of our era, destined for the Lumios Museum's halls. Don't you dare move from that spot, Phantom. Stay put, until my work is done. You do owe her. You owe me too. Show me how to get onto the roof. Now we're sure to take first place in the upcoming contest. I can't thank you enough. Okay, but the roof. It's still not active. It can't be that kid. I'm not going to do another side quest. There has to be a way up there. Without the elevator, right? Well, that can't be true. Do I just have to give up here? I can't. I can't give up. If I get to this roof... I have to stop doing this to myself. I kind of started out this series with episodes that went over on time and tried to wean off of that, but I just keep on doing this to myself over and over again. Do we want it to be daybreak? I'm not sure if it matters if the Pokemon's on the roof or not, if it's morning or night or whatever. And how do I even get on top of this one? I think I can get across from here to here. If I can just get on one of these rooftops. And actually, I don't see a way up with any elevators around any of these other roofs. There should be like a ladder or something, right? Like in this alley. Nope, this was the Garbodor alley. Man, what a rough episode. I spent so much time getting my ass kicked by one guy. The rest of the time we're just hanging out in this one area, not moving forward. Even if I get on the roof, I'm not sure I can jump across. Maybe the Pokemon I'm looking for is just a daytime Pokemon and I just missed it the entire time. But we can get across if I just get to that part of the roof. I guess the idea is that you get to this roof. This roof over here. From here, which you get to from this thing. But we can't do that yet. Oh wait, there's a elevator right there. We might have tried this one already though. Yeah, I think we did. But there still might be a way across. No, I don't think so. Damn. Yeah, we're kind of isolated from this one. I don't see any alternate way up here. It really has to be that elevator. I don't know how to activate it. There might be a side quest that activates later, but then why unlock Wallet Zone 15 if we can't get all the Pokemon yet? We have to be able to get there. Maybe it really is this kid. Yeah. Who knows a ranged move? Just grab this real quick. Damn. I'm getting really sidetracked. I cannot do this to myself. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna make this real quick. And we're gonna leave. Okay, that does not work. I think dig might also not work well. No, we already tried that. Damn. This was supposed to be quick. Real quick way to end the episode, I said. We'll just go to the really tiny area, Wild Area 15. Catch 3 Pokemon, that's all it takes. Also my own fault for trying to catch the Pokemon that wasn't even part of the list. I knew this too. Unless it's a small Pokemon, like a normal sized Pokemon that appears there normally as a non-alpha, it doesn't count towards the completion. Well, there's no way. They don't want you to make that jump. Okay, fine, we'll check on this kid if we can actually use this. And if this doesn't work, I guess we're ending the episode. Gone on long enough. Pokemon battles are nuanced. You can't expect to win by just using strong moves all the time. Spreading that message is why battle. If you really want to become stronger, then let me teach you about barriers. Moves that reduce the damage your Pokemon take. Oh, is this how we get Reflect? I did notice I was missing for a while. Talk to me if you want to battle. This does actually let us change up our move allocation, because I don't want to get rid of Reflect from our move pool from across all of our Pokemon, but I don't necessarily always want it on our Meganium the entire time. I'll show you what barriers can do. Are you ready to face me? Yeah. My Pokemon use moves that reduce the incoming damage from opponents' attacks. Some of us call these moves barriers. Muro, the Rising Star. Good matchup. Your barriers will do nothing. You can't exactly topsy-turvy the barriers, though. Oh, you swap them out immediately. Okay. I guess he knew the type matchup and that it was bad. Didn't have enough time to put a Reflect. I understood the strategy, though. It was a nice demo, thank you. But I reduced the damage my team would take from attacks. This has nothing to do with the elevator. I know this. You're way stronger than I expected. I don't think you need me to teach you about barriers. Still, a promise is a promise. Let me explain the moves my Pokemon used. The move Reflect reduces the damage the user's team takes from physical moves for a while. Light Screen is similar, but it reduces the damage taken from special moves instead. You'll have a lot more opportunities in battle, if your Pokemon are taking less damage. I gotta admit, it feels kinda embarrassing to lecture someone who beat me. I'm sure you'll have no problem combining moves to get all sorts of effects. Oh, so we don't actually get Reflect from this. Oh no, we do, okay. We got Light Screen pretty early on from the lab stuff, the research. I thought we'd just get Reflect later, but I'm glad we got it now. So was there actually like a Pokemon that we could have gotten at daytime here? Pretty sure no. Nothing that we missed. It has to be on that top area for sure. Yeah, it's gotta be. And I'm pretty sure the Elevator would have to be from a quest. A quest that would be right next to it. So as strange as it might be, there's no way to get this last Pokemon on the list until we actually progress the story. I feel like they shouldn't do that they shouldn't unlock a wild area that you can't get all the Pokemon in, and I'm pretty sure we can't. Yeah, she has nothing to do with that. Okay, we are defeated. Wild Zone 15 has defeated us. A wall that we finally can't get past. The wall of this building right here. Too tall for us to climb, not without an elevator. Guess we'll just accept defeat and end the episode once and for all. Now would be a good time to take a break.